Good morning, everyone. You're watching The Panel. Welcome back. This is the show that gives you the lowdown on everything student life in and around Nottingham. I'm Josh, and coming up today, it's officially December, and you know what that means. The market in the square is here at last, and with it, Rosie has all the do's and don'ts of ice skating. And to top the morning off, we'll be talking everything Christmas fashion, food, and music right here in the studio. Very exciting. Packed show coming up today. Here's the lineup. But first, let's meet the panel for today. From Trent TV, she's finally made it onto the sofa and she is taking absolutely no prisoners. It's our very own music editor, Miss Sassy Sophia.
Hi.
What are you most looking forward to in the show this morning?
Win or bin.
Win or bin. So
yeah, it's my favourite segment.
Now, I hear you're not looking forward to the mince pie segment.
No.
You're not a fan of mince pies?
I'm really not a fan.
Oh, no.
Because they're horrible, Josh. They're absolutely disgusting.
No, I love them. We all love them. Right, and from NSTV, news may be her aim, but Christmas is most definitely her game. It is the ever gorgeous Grace.
Hi, Josh.
Are you looking forward to the mince pies, unlike Sophia?
I am. I love mince pies. I think they taste so Christmassy. They get me right in the spirit.
Well, we shall see when we do the lifestyle spot, shouldn't we? Right, now, after all those introductions, you might be wondering why a certain someone is missing in the studio this morning. Where is Lydia, you may ask? Well, the answer is that we sent her over to Nottingham's very own winter wonderland in the Old Market Square. Let's see how our delectable Queen of Cuteness gets on. Over to you, Lydia.
Delectable Queen of Cuteness. Oh, thanks, Josh. I'm missing you already now. But I've replaced you with Mr. Frosty the Snowman I've got here behind me. But he's not as talkative as you, to be honest. Not getting a lot of conversation out of him. But anyway, I'm here at the Christmas market. I wish I was back in the studio because I'm really cold down here. But anyway, it's wonderful down here. We've got the carousel behind me. It's kind of like Mary Poppins meets Frozen in a Disney theme. We've got the carousel, we've got all these little winter wonderland huts. It's really gorgeous. So actually, I'm not missing the studio anymore. I'm pretty happy here. But it is pretty quiet at the moment. It should pick up later on. But yeah, I'm going to have a wander around today. I'm going to be hopefully going over to the marshmallows and chocolate place because that looks really yummy. And there's a cute hedgehog as well. Really want to go pet the hedgehog. So yeah, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that, Lids. We'll head back over to the Christmas market later on in the programme. But now it's time for my favourite segment, your favourite segment, everyone's favourite segment. It is time for Win or Bin. And as always, we're throwing the hammer down on everything student fashion, Christmas style. So we have the clothes, well, things in the studio. If we win them, we'll put them on. And if we bin them, let's chuck them. So our first trend is, well, actually, we don't actually have this one in the studio, but our first trend is Santa hats. Sophia, what's your opinion on this?
I mean, why would you wear one? I just don't understand.
I mean, if you're going to Ocean on a Wednesday, if you're dressing up as Santa.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, you just look a bit really keen for Christmas.
But
I don't know, like...
Is that a good thing?
Maybe.
Grace, what's your opinion on this?
Yeah, I quite like them. I think you can't decorate the Christmas tree without a Santa hat on. They get you right in the mood for Christmas.
Santa hat and elf boots. And elf boots. It's the best. Right, are we ready to
Let's do it.
Pull our verdicts?
Yeah.
Right. 3, 2, 1, and... bin from Sophia, unsurprisingly, but a win from me and Grace.
Sorry.
We can't put this on, unfortunately, because we don't have it in the studio. Right, so our next trend we have is Christmas onesies and jumpers. Now, I'm going to get this up because I love this. Just look at the beautiful geometric style patterns on this onesie. Don't you just love this, guys?
I've never heard someone be so enthusiastic about geometric patterns.
What can I say? I'm a classics student and I love my onesies. Right, what are your thoughts on them? And bearing in mind the jumpers as well with the Christmassy patterns, snowmans. What are your thoughts?
I think they're the best thing to wear around this time. Like, they're absolute, when you're hungover, get your onesie on, get on the couch, get your pot noodle, you're sorted.
I mean, if you're hungover, non-alcoholic alternatives are available.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholics are available on nights out, but if you like,
Don't you agree? It's like the best thing to put on.
I definitely think so. And also, they're just so comfy, cosy and warm at this time of year.
Exactly.
Especially as it's getting colder and darker. They're just great.
Exactly, right. Verdict. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and it's a win, unsurprisingly. Right,
Great.
I'm putting it on.
Are you putting it on?
Putting it on. You know, it is the best time to do this. Oh, script's going everywhere. Ugh. Ugh.
Is this your onesie, Josh?
Yes, this is my onesie and I'm struggling to put it on. No! Right. There we go. Right, I'm not sure if it will go all the way up.
Just do it like a
but
gangster thing.
just chilling in my onesie. So standard. The next trend we have tinsel.
So, yay!
Right, and this is not just tinsel. This is deluxe tinsel. This is the deluxe 2-metre long gold tinsel. Yes, I know, I'm in khaki and I feel like a Christmas tree.
I've never had any students say deluxe tinsel.
No, because this is deluxe tinsel from Asda, and we also have the I'll get it in shot as well for the table. We also have this beautiful holly-like tinsel as well, with the nice kind of red baubles. What do we think of tinsel? Grace, let's start with you this time.
Well, obviously beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but
what was that laugh? But that is great, yeah.
Your tinsel heaven is actually my festive hell. I am not
Oh, I like that line as well. I like that line as well.
It's just a bit too bright, tacky out there. I'm not a massive fan, I don't think.
Sophia?
Well, I think it's really cute.
It's cute.
It just makes you happy.
It's festive. Put it on your Christmas tree. It's right. Win or bin, and I can guess the result on this. Verdict: 3, 2, 1. Win, and Grace has been right. Should I? Oh, apparently you held your card upside down, Sophia.
Did I?
Apparently you did. So let's show it to the camera just for clarification. Win.
It was a win.
Well, I look like a Christmas tree. I look like a Christmas tree here.
In what house do you look like a Christmas tree?
I'm wearing khaki and I'm wearing gold tinsel and my Christmas onesie. I look slightly ridiculous here.
You just need a little star for your head.
I just need a little star for my head, but
do you
the
want some of this
honours.
as well?
Pardon?
I've never actually seen this kind of tinsel before. This is a bit weird.
I mean, this is quite jokes, but you bin this, so let's give you the opportunity to chuck it.
I'm chucking it as far as it can go.
That's so brutal.
And should we chuck this tinsel as well?
What?
Go for it. Chuck
rid
it.
of it.
Yes. Well done. And our final trends that we're going to be debating this morning is like what Lydia was wearing. It's a nice fluffy hat. What's your opinion on this?
Oh, I quite like them, especially if you're walking to uni in the morning. They keep your ears warm and they look great. They look really Christmassy, wintry. I'm a fan.
I think it's adorable.
You're adorable?
I think it just matches like every outfit. A nice oversized coat, nice baggy jumpers.
I'm liking your
You can look a mess, but like with that little hat on and a baggy coat, you look quite fashionable.
Exactly, right. Last time today. 3, 2, 1. And it's a win. A win across the board. Right, as relaxing as this is, I think it's time to take off the onesie because I'm actually getting very hot in the studio. It's hot in here. Right, so coming next, we're going to see what's coming next at the Christmas market. Over to you, Lids.
Coming up soon, we've got the lovely Josh Kemp performing for us live in the studio. You want to stick around for that because he is such a great musician. But at this moment, I am right next to the ice skating rink. And as you can see, we've got some people having a bit of a skate, some looking a bit wobbly over there, like a bit of Bambi on ice. But to be fair, I can't say that I'd be doing any better myself. I'm not the best skater. But yeah, if you do want to come down to the ice skating rink, it opens at 11 a.m. every day. So if you fancy a morning skate, why not? Come on down, have a bit of a skate around with your friends. It's a bit of fun, isn't it, at the end of the day? Just make sure that you've got your gloves on or something, because if you do fall over, it's going to be pretty cold. But up next, speaking of ice skating, we've got Rosie with all the do's and don'ts of ice skating this Christmas.
energy coming from Old Market Square's ice rink in Nottingham, the hometown to Olympic champions Torvill and Dean. Since their 1984 Olympic gold medal win and their successful ITV hit show Dancing on Ice, the popularity of ice skating has boomed in the UK. And I'm here to give you the do's and don'ts of how to ice skate. First of all, I'm going to tell you the do's of how to ice skate. Firstly, you need to wrap up warm. I mean, it is Christmas after all, so it's really cold. Second step is to relax your body because it lessens the chances of you falling over, which can be quite funny at some times, but not for the person who is falling over. And the final step is to have fun. It is Christmas and it's not just a serious sport. For the don'ts of ice skating, don't be afraid to fall over. I mean, everyone else is doing it, so why not just join in? The second don't of ice skating is if you do find yourself falling over, don't put your hands out to the side because you don't want nasty injuries occurring from those around you. The final don't of ice skating is don't lose your balance. If you find yourself losing your balance, just bend your knees and you can glide way more easier on the ice. Those are my do's and don'ts for ice skating. Go check it out yourself and have loads of fun with your friends. I had a fab time here. Back to the studio.
Rosie's tips were very entertaining there, but as always, you can let us know about what you think about anything in today's programme by getting in contact and tweeting us at @thepanel_TV. But now we're joined by a very special guest, a local up-and-coming Nottingham music artist and the next Jake Bug, Mr. Josh Kemp. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
How are you this morning? Sorry it's a bit early.
Oh no worries. It's definitely manageable. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much, mate. How are you doing?
I'm good. So first of all, let's just go into a bit about your music. So what's kind of the inspiration for your music? What kind of sounds do you go for?
I mean, I try and change it up quite a lot, and sort of I spend quite a lot of time travelling, and I like to sort of incorporate some of the different sounds I've heard, and just to try new things really. But I guess a main sort of influence for me is Jason Mraz. He does a lot of pretty fantastic wordplay in pretty much all of his songs that I've loved for years, and it's been a massive influence on my music, I think, really.
Now, going back to the whole, if we go back to the whole local scene, what is the best thing about the Nottingham local music scene for you?
The amount of talent, it's quite inclusive, but at the same time it's very accepting as well. I know lots of people that have come here for university or whether they've moved here or whatever, and they're just adding to the sort of the music community, if you like. It sounds a bit contrived, a little bit cheesy, but there are lots of musicians in Nottingham doing pretty fantastic things, and it tends to be very accepting, very encouraging, and I think that's the best thing about it, is that people can come from all over the place, and there's somewhere to gig, there's somewhere to sort of try their new stuff and find a market for it.
And especially at Christmas time, are there any particular venues that you like to gig at during this sort of festive time period?
Yeah, I mean, in general, Nottingham is littered with great venues, and they always put good nights on. I always tend to around this time of year head to the rescue rooms for a bit of a Christmas shindig, because they were one of the main venues that sort of gave me a bit of a leg up when I started to do it. And so Danny and the team always put on a bit of a good Christmas shindig. But like I say, there's music going on all over Nottingham, all over Christmas. So I just you'll probably find me on any bar over Christmas time. It's time to drink lots and listen to music, I think.
Lovely. And speak about what's coming up next in the future. Where do you see yourself in, let's say, 5 or 10 years? Who's your dream artist / producer that you'd want to collaborate with?
I'm really open to collaboration. I think it's great. I've just recorded a new single, and I sort of collaborated with a Nottingham rapper called Motormouth, and one of the reasons that I sort of asked him in the first place is because I find what he raps about really relevant, like social kind of issues as opposed to dancing in the club. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he was I just saw so much life in his lyrics, and so in general, like, collaboration is something that I'd definitely be up for. But somebody like Jason Mraz would be fantastic, or something completely different, like a reggae artist or something, just to completely blow out of like all proportion any comfort zone that I kind of had before. Just experiment.
Fabulous. Panel, do you have any questions you'd like to ask Josh this morning?
Yeah, what do you think your main inspirations are for writing your music?
It's really tough. Like, with a lot of the new songs, it's almost really anything. A lot of it is very romance based, but on kind of several different angles. I'm writing a song at the moment about a bit of a tongue-in-cheek one about why men and women shouldn't live together. Not like serious, but just like little things like leaving the toilet seat up, like stuff like no, it's not serious, and that's obviously a bit messing about. But then I've written a new one that's going to be released in March, and it's called Imaginary Friend, and that is from the saturation of kind of negativity and sort of the more depressing things of the world. I kind of wanted to write a song that kind of pointed out the real simple things, like the beaches, rainforests, like the sound that people can make when they sing together. Like really like little things that you completely take for granted and miss. And so it really, like the inspiration kind of really depends on where I am at that point, like what I've been looking at and what I've been seeing. But that's one of the reasons I really like to travel so much, gig different places, is because the more you kind of take in, the more you get inspired to kind of write these kind of stuff.
And Sophia, Miss Music Editor?
Have you got anything coming up for Christmas in particular that you'd like to speak about?
Yeah, well, the last couple of weeks I've been working a lot with Framework, and if anybody's hasn't heard of them, Framework are a housing association charity that sort of help vulnerable people or homeless across Nottingham and the East Midlands. And so I've been working a lot with them. I did the Framework Big Sleep Out 2 weeks ago when we had that massive cold dip.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know, mate.
It felt like it was your game.
It was -1 all night, and I was playing the guitar for everybody, and and to be honest, it was awful. We didn't really sleep, but to be honest, the worse, the more horrible it is, the more you kind of see why it's worthwhile.
And you can get into the mindset of those people. So now, are you okay to give us a little performance?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Let's cue this lighting change. Oh, kind of like a live lounge kind of feel.
Stunning. So this is my Christmas song about sort of coming home for Christmas and seeing the family, and it goes a little bit like this. I pull into a station 100 miles from home. People stand in coats and hats to try hold back the cold, and my breath fogs up the glass. The ice, it paints the window. I'm on my way at last. The miles keep ticking over, the trees just pass me by. We haven't had much snow this year to keep the dream alive, so my thoughts drift off to winter's gone, a family and friends, to warm soup after snowball fights, to cup of teas in bed. And I know that you are waiting round a table drinking wine, and I know that while I sit here half the world could pass me by, but I don't care. I'm coming home to you. There's something about this season that sets my soul alight. The chill in the winds, the frozen streams, the dead leaves brought to life. And the year it brings adventure and it takes you with the tide. But remember what you've always had is standing by your side. And every step of every day is taking me further away from where I should and used to be. And now I know that you are waiting round a table drinking wine. And I know the moments pass, but I just couldn't find the time. And I know that while I sit here, half the world could pass me by, but I don't care. I'm coming home to you. 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 I'm coming home to you.
Oh, that was lovely.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
That was really, really lovely. I swear, just before our clap, you could not hear a pin drop in the studio.
Put me to sleep. I was like, oh.
So you said your family, coming home to your family for Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that like a prominent theme of yours?
It's a big thing really because both my siblings are very like arts orientated. My brother's studying at arts ed, musical theatre at the moment, and my sister studies dancing and stuff. And so it's really nice me spending a lot of time travelling, gigging in different places to kind of come back, see friends and family over Christmas, and eat copious amounts of stuff. And drink rather too much as well. It's nice. It's definitely a plus point of Christmas.
Absolutely fabulous. Now, you're going to stay with us for breakfast, aren't you?
Yes, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thanks again for that performance, Josh. That was lovely, really lovely. And now we're going to go back over to Lydia for more fun and games. I hear she wants to win a minion. I mean, they are very cute. Let's see what more Lydia has in store for us.
I've had a fabulous morning, thank you, Josh, here at the Christmas market, and now I'm going to try and win myself a minion. So what I have to do is throw these balls into the tub, and if they stay in, I get to win myself a minion. So, right, let's have a go then. Right, you have to do it one-handed because of the mic. Okay, so I'm aiming for that one. That one. Right, here we go. Oh.
There's one. Throw your next ball.
Oh. No, right.
Still okay.
Got two more now. Right then. Really want a minion. Oh. No! That's it. Game over. I didn't win myself a minion. Sad times. Back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, I'm sorry you lost, Lids. Let's hope you have better luck with the other attractions. So now for our monthly breakfast, we're having a traditional Christmas treat. Back in the times when Oliver Cromwell and the Puritans ruled the country, they made mince pies illegal. A strange but very true fact. But now they are more popular than ever and are available in many different styles, some of which we're showing off today. So guys, what we're going to do is try some of the styles that the supermarkets have on offer, and then we will rate them out of 10. But in the meantime, before each one, I'm going to act as a spokesperson for them for our model camera. So our model camera. Sorry, a bit of technical difficulties. Live TV, you can't do anything about that. So yeah, so the first one we have is Asda iced mince pies. Great for your soul, but not your cholesterol. Right, I'm gonna just open it up very badly, I must add. Right, to increase your torture even more, because I know you don't like them, we're gonna wait for you, Sophia. Right, Grace, if you would like to try a mince pie and rate it out of 10 for us.
They normally have that kind of icing.
Well, no, this is a special one. This is the special iced mince pies with the ice style.
Okay.
Do you want to open up the other
Going with a spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we'll do it after.
Seeing as I've been given one, I
Super
probably should
civilised,
use
I'm a fan, yeah.
it. Let's go for this.
Ooming and ahhing. What are your thoughts? First thoughts.
I quite like it.
Do you like the icing? The icing?
No.
You're not a fan
I
of
can't
the...
really swallow it.
Oh, right, out of
It's
10.
a bit sticky and thick, the icing. I think I'd prefer a shortbread on top.
Yeah,
rather than
with a bit of icing sugar on top, maybe?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
The icing I'm not a massive fan of. The actual mince inside, though, was quite nice.
Yeah, lovely. Out of 10.
Maybe a 5.
5 because of the icing?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think it really goes that well.
That's a shame. Right, the next one we have. Sainsbury's tastes the difference with these all butter mince pies. The question is, can Santa? That was a really bad joke, wasn't it?
No, mince pies just makes me really uneasy.
Oh no, well, it's your turn next, Sophia.
Can I ask a really stupid question? I'm going to regret this instantly.
You will.
But like, what is it got Like, what's in a mince pie?
What's in a mince pie?
Is it fruit or is it like,
It's kind of fruit.
not meat or anything?
No, it's not meat.
They used to do that in the old days, and they used to put meat in it.
Yeah, no, I think this one is, it seems to be all butter pastry filled with a mincemeat and brandy filling. I think it's a fruit mincemeat, this one, not an actual, like,
Yeah,
mince.
because like my mum, when I was really young, she said that prawn toast didn't have prawns in it, and it did. So I was like, a prawn popped out, and I was like, okay, so you lied to me. You lied to me. So I don't want you guys to do this.
You can remove the tin foil.
Just tried to do it and it didn't come out. Okay, I'm just going to do this because it won't come out.
Oh God, what, you're only eating it like?
DIY.
You are hating it, aren't you?
The things I do for you, Josh.
The things you do, right, have a drink. Have a drink of water. Right,
It's very fruity.
So at least we know it's not mince.
It's not
mince. Right, out of 10.
I'd say a 5.
A 5?
It wasn't that bad.
Well, considering you hate mince pies,
Yeah.
I'm counting a 5 as very good.
Yeah.
Right, the final one we have is try the finer things in life with Tesco's finest pies. This will make any Rudolph get a red nose. The silence speaks volumes. The silence speaks so many volumes.
I'm dreading it a little bit, Josh. So
Why
I'm
are you?
just,
Why?
Well, I haven't had a mince pie since I was like a kid, and to the point that I can't actually remember what they're like. So it could go either way here. I could really like it, and we could have found something that I should have done. So I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna go right in.
What I like most about these mince pies, though, is the nice like snowflake pattern on that. Like it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. That.
Should we go for it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
The suspense.
Don't actually mind that. This is a life-defining moment.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't had one for that many years.
I've just avoided them, like at all costs, I think.
They're not for everyone. I think this panel can
say
establish
that
this
they're
now.
not for
They are
everyone.
not for everyone.
No, I'd
Right.
say that's like 7.
7. Well, the Tesco's finest ones obviously win. So I'll just
Absolutely.
show this to the camera again. Let's have our nice model camera, and if we could just zoom in, like on these nice kind of snowflakey type patterns. I think really, really intricate compared to just the star patterns on these. It's not as nice. So I think we can establish that the Tesco's finest all butter pastry is the best one. It's the best one to buy. So absolutely.
Go Tesco's.
But absolutely, Tesco's finest. Try the finer things in life. But these are just a few of many options, and plenty of alternatives are available to buy. And if you want to get into the Christmas spirit, let us know what your favourite pie is by tweeting us at @thepanel_TV. But now, from food in the studio to food at the city centre, there are loads of festive feasts to choose from, as Lydia will now show us. Let's see how she gets on playing tour guides.
Okay, so I'm still here at the Christmas market, and I'm going to give you a bit of a guide around the market because I want you all to see what I'm having a look at. So if you're coming over here, we've got the Potato Company doing lots of lovely potatoes and sausages. Smells really good. And then, of course, opposite, we've got some little trinket and decorations. There's something for everyone, really, because you've got food here, you've got little decorations, we've got these little plaques, which are really sweet, really cute Christmas gift ideas as well. And if you come on further up here, there is something for everyone because there's even a vegetarian stall. So if we have a wander over to the vegetarian stall, here we go. Would you be able to tell us what you've got going on over here?
We do shrimp, blue cheese, chicken wraps, codfish fingers. Today we've got a vegetarian special, which is peppers, onions, mushrooms in a wrap, a toasted wrap with cheese as well.
Lovely, thank you. It sounds gorgeous, doesn't it? And they look delicious. They look really good. Right, over here we've got the Christmas decorations. So if you haven't done your tree yet, you've got plenty of Christmas decorations to choose from over here. Got some really cute baubles and little snowmen to hang on your tree. And then if we carry on further up, I know it's never ending. So coming up, we've got the sweet treats now. We have got a bakery. It's a Bavarian bakery actually, so this has got all your macaroons, you've got cookies, you've got strudels, all the sweet treats. And of course, this is my favourite stall. Marshmallows with chocolate. How good do they look? You've even got fruit, a little bit of a healthy option, but of course you're going to throw chocolate all over it, so it's not going to really be that much healthier anymore. And then here's another one of my favourites. It's the Hedgehog Rescue stall. So if I have a chat. Hiya.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Good. So who have we got here then in this little cage?
He's one of our many, many rescues. We have a hedgehog rescue hospital.
Yeah.
And we take in around 75 hedgehogs every month. But we always return fit and healthy hedgehogs to the wild.
Mm-hmm.
But this young man here can't go back to the wild because he's blind.
Oh, really?
We've had him he's now 3, and we've had him since he was a baby. He was very sick when he came in. But we made him well, got him fit, nipped him down to the vet, checked him out, and he's been blind since birth.
Oh, what a shame for him. So where do you find these hedgehogs?
We don't find them. People bring it to us because we've been around for years. We don't go hunting for them.
Yeah.
I mean, people ring us up and said, I see this little hedgehog out during the day, what should I do? I said, bring it in and we'll have a look at it, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, thank you for talking to me today.
No problems at all.
Thank you. And you, happy Christmas. So yeah, that's basically everything here at the market. Of course, got the ice skating rink, which we spoke about earlier on today. But yeah, so I advise you get down here as soon as you can and check out everything. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that, Lyd. Now, we're unfortunately starting to run out of time this morning. Josh, how have you enjoyed being on the sofa this morning?
It's been really great. Thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And it's great to meet you all as well. Like we've been separated on social media and stuff, but it's good to chat. And thank you for having me.
Meet in person.
Absolutely.
Now, mid-series finale this is, and it's been a great series this year so far. You've had a little music exclusive with Alicia Dixon returning to Britain's Got Talent as revealed in the last panel episode. Yeah. How have you enjoyed the series and how was it doing that?
It was great, you know, meeting her. Like, she seems like a very resilient, brave and strong woman with a massive laugh, and she didn't really disappoint. It was great. Fantastic.
And Grace?
Oh, I've really, really enjoyed it. Lovely to get into the Christmas spirit today, and also to find out what's going on at the market as well. It's definitely inspired me to go down there next week before heading home for Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone who goes down to the Christmas market, 100% check it. 100% check it out. It's great that you can get everything from food to attractions to games, the carousel. It's absolutely lovely down there. But yeah, so advice.
What's your favourite part of the show, Josh?
I don't know.
Apart from everything.
That's the thing. I've just all through this whole term, I've absolutely loved doing these shows, and I can't wait to do more next term. It's going to be absolutely great. It might be a bit stressful in January with exam period, but we'll see how we go. I did like the win or bin. Great lines there, guys. Girls, great opinions. Chucking the tinsel all over the studio.
To be honest, Josh, you were absolutely working that onesie, mate. Yeah. Seriously.
Well, I got to say, at Christmas, there is nothing like a nice Christmas jumper / onesie to really warm you up, and a nice hot brew as well. Yeah. I'm turning into such a northerner. Nice cup of it's because of your influence, Sophia. But yeah, no, absolutely. So that's all from us here in the studio this morning. Make sure you tune in after the holidays where we'll be back with even more on lifestyle, food, entertainment and all the latest student news. But from the last time today, I think it's a panel tradition that we do this. Yeah. I'm sorry that we don't have a mug for you, Josh. Borrow an apple.
Hold the apple.
There we go.
We're going to back over to the market for the last time today. But from us here in the studio, have a good day, Nottingham. Good morning.
Bye.
Thanks, Josh. I found a little Christmas tavern here at the Winter Wonderland. It's so gorgeous. There's loads of Christmas twinkly lights along the ceiling. It's all decorated with Christmas tree tinsel and baubles, and everyone's in here is just having a nice relaxing day, just with their coffees, hot chocolates and mulled wine, whatever else you have at Christmas. So I'm going to have a sit down now. Let's just lift my tea up, nearly spilt it then. And there's nothing better on Christmas than to sit in a nice big armchair by the cosy warm fire. But that's all from us today at the panel. Hope you have a lovely Christmas and have a good morning.